Hello and welcome to the Back to the Basics show with Wilson Boneme, the public speaking and presentation series. Are you a professional, an entrepreneur, or a corporate executive who desires to become a better speaker and presenter? This series is designed specially for you. I'm going to be sharing with you basic strategies, tools, and techniques that can help you to become a more confident, dynamic, and engaging speaker and presenter. And yes, you're welcome. Enjoy. Now, how do you deal with the fear? You need to first of all, or one of the things that you need to do is to identify the triggers. What are the triggers for you? So we talked about the fear of making mistakes. Now, if that is the cause of your stage fright, what I want you to think about now is, what are the kinds of mistakes that you are afraid of making? If you don't mind, you can get a piece of paper and start to write your triggers. Fear, I'm afraid of making mistakes. What are the types of mistakes that you are afraid of making? So it could be that you are afraid of making mistakes in the area of your use of vocabulary. It can be that you are afraid of making mistakes in the area of your use of grammar. It can be that you are afraid of making mistakes in the way you pronounce words. It could be that you're afraid of making mistakes in the way you respond to questions. So you need to identify your triggers. If you're afraid of making mistakes, what are the kinds of mistakes that you're afraid of making? Are you afraid of not being able to connect with your audience? Is that a mistake that you're afraid of making? Now let's move to the feelings of inadequacy. Now, if you say that your cause of stage fright is the feeling of inadequacy, the question that I'm asking you, that I need you to write down the response, the answer for yourself is, in what ways do you feel inadequate? In what ways do you feel inadequate? Do you feel inadequate in your appearance, in your dressing, in the way you appear in public? Do you feel inadequate in your use of body language? Do you feel inadequate because you have some form of physical disability? Do you feel inadequate because of your status? Do you feel inadequate because you're still single? Do you feel inadequate because you're a single mother? Do you feel inadequate because you're divorced? Do you feel inadequate because you are a junior staff? Do you feel inadequate because you are an artisan? In what ways do you feel inadequate? Let's talk about memories. What specific memories triggers the fear? You may have had several memories. That is, past failures. But which specific past failures has a stronger hold on you and makes you to feel the fear whenever you're on stage? Which of these memories? What exactly happened? So you need to identify the specific memory that triggers your stage fright. Now, present happenings. What are the things that could be happening in the present that could trigger the fear? Or what triggers the fear for you when you look at the things that are happening in the present? Is it a lack of response from the members of the audience that triggers the fear for you? Is it distractions that trigger the fear? Is it your inability to use the microphone or the visual aid that trigger the fear? What triggers the fear for you in the present? Then let's move to future possibilities. I hope you're writing these things down. Future possibilities. What are the future possibilities that can trigger the fear for you in the present? Is it the fear of losing your job? Is it the fear of losing respect? Is it the fear of losing credibility? Is it the fear of losing a business deal? What is the future possibility that triggers the fear for you? So you need to identify your triggers.
Hello, this is Wilson Bonime saying thanks for watching. I'd really love to hear from you. So if you have any questions, do not hesitate to send them in. Take care. Bye-bye.